There was a need for a new school building, and there was a lengthy debate over where to build it. And they ended up building it at what had been Hagemeister Park. Construction began in 1923, and one of the reasons they picked that site was because of the open area where they could perhaps build a stadium in the future. East High opened in 1924. City Stadium was built in 1925, and that's when the first games were played there. It was paid for mostly through private donations, but it was a joint venture between the Board of Education and the City of Green Bay. And the stadium was built primarily for East and West high school football, but a lot of consideration that if Green Bay didn't build a stadium, they'd lose the Packers. They needed to build a new stadium, or they probably wouldn't have survived much longer. Old City Stadium started out with 5,000 seats, so it wasn't anything elaborate, but it served a purpose, and it was expanded several times, particularly in the late 30s. It grew to about 13,000 early 30s, and then eventual capacity was 25,000. Well, it's a relic of the past, a reminder of what football was like. The school system, I think they did just an outstanding job in that restoration. Certainly couldn't recreate the 25,000 all-wooden stadium, but you get a feel for what things were like. The garage that was built in the late 30s with the same sandstone, the huge wall that fronted City Stadium in its heyday. Fans today who go and visit the stadium, I think, can still get a feel for how the Packers started. If Lambeau Field is a shrine to today's football, you could argue City Stadium is a shrine to yesteryear's football.